Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2019 action science fiction film that is directed by Robert Rodriguez, Alita Battle Angel. A film that stars Rosa Salazar as Alita, we have Christopher Waltz as Dr. Dyson, Jennifer Connelly, we have Ed Skrein here, Jackie Earl Henry, we actually get a very good cast, Keen Johnson, and we get loads of wonderful cameos littered throughout as well. We've got Jeff Fahey, who you remember from Lawnmower Man, he makes an appearance. Casper Van Dien makes an appearance. Billy Blair. There's all these great little cameos scattered throughout this film as well. What is this film about? Well, it's based on the popular anime, which I haven't seen, and it focuses on Christopher Waltz's character, Dr. Dyson, who there's two levels to the Earth. There's like the ground level and the sky level. There's like a city up in the sky, and there's like the Iron City down below. And he's like a scrapper, and he's a doctor, and it's like a cyberpunk type sci-fi movie in the sense of people are now robots combined with humans, and he's a doctor that works on human cyborg adaptation sort of thing. And while he's out scrapping, he finds this torso of this girl, takes it back to his lab, fits it with a body that he had prepared for his daughter some years previously, who died, and it turns out to be Alita, who he names after his daughter. However, Alita feels like there's something about her, something special about her, and it turns out that she's actually a warrior from 300 years ago, and she's got like this warrior spirit, and she wants to do good in the world. She wants to track down bad guys, all this kind of stuff, and help Christopher Waltz, who's like a bounty hunter as well on the sly. But she's also fascinated with this sport. It's a bit like rollerball, except much more violent. And she also meets Hugo, played by Keen Johnson, who she is deeply attracted to, and they develop this lovely little friendship that she would hope will turn into something more. That's kind of the movie here. What did I think of Alita? Well, I have to say, this is a film I didn't have my eye on at all. However, there's been quite a lot of buzz about this film. I've not really heard anybody say anything bad about it, so I thought I would give it a go, and I have to say, after watching it, I was deeply entertained with this film. It felt a bit like this year's Ready Player One to me. Like Ready Player One last year was a huge surprise to me, and I thoroughly enjoyed the cinema experience watching that film. And this felt very similar to me. It was a hugely entertaining film, made superbly by Robert Rodriguez, who is a very talented director with the right project, and he's proven that in the past with his Sin City and so forth, that he's directed previously. Very talented director, and he's crafted a really highly entertaining movie here with some incredible special effects, some great world building, and some really outstanding action set pieces as well. This film is just littered full of them, and Rosa Salazar, who plays Alita, gives a performance that is wonderfully captivating, really charming, and somebody who you deeply root for throughout this whole movie. A really well crafted character, and there are other characters as well in this film that I think have been particularly well written. I think Christopher Waltz's character, Dr. Dyson, worked really well. I thought it was just going to be a standard villain. I didn't even know who it was going to be in this film. When I saw him on the poster, I'm thinking, well, he must play the villain, and he doesn't. He plays something different, and he's a really nice character that he plays. Keen Johnson, who plays the love interest, does a really good job, and you believe the friendship and the relationship that is developing between Alita and Hugo. And the thing that this film lacks, if I'm going to throw criticism at it, is it kind of lacks a good villain. There's a few minor villains thrown in there, and in regards to set pieces and action set pieces. Ed Skrein plays a good villain, but he's not the main villain. There's another guy who plays this huge hulking thing, and I think it's Jackie Earl Johnson that Jackie Earl Haley, who plays that character, who from Watchmen. Jackie Earl Haley. I thought it was Jackie Earl Henry, but no, from Watchmen. And I didn't realise it was him until afterwards. He plays like this huge hulking cyborg, and she has a few battles with this throughout the film that are really, really entertaining. But the main villain in this thing is something called Nova, and I think the narrative as to who this villain isn't done brilliantly well. A lot of it's done through flashbacks and stuff, and you don't feel his threat or anything like that, and you don't really understand who he is and what his motives are. So that I just feel the film lacked a strong villain. With Jennifer Connelly, you didn't know whether she was a villain or not in this film. It was a bit of a muddled written character. You just didn't know what side of the fence she was sitting on, which you could see as a positive, I suppose. But I don't think her character was given an awful lot to do. But I have to say, I was superbly entertained watching this film, and the negative that I've given it there is only really a minor niggle. Because it is a hugely entertaining film. It feels quite enclosed, it leaves it open for sequels. I'm not really sure how well it's doing in the cinema, but it deserves to be doing pretty well in my opinion. Some really creative action set pieces that are going on here. Wonderfully entertaining, really well filmed. The effects are seamless, great world building. It felt like it's ground level stuff. It felt real and gritty and metallic and all that good stuff. I gotta say, I had a real good time watching this film. I had a blast actually. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. A real surprise package, this film, for me. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it anything like as much as I did. It's a really well made film. It's a film that you should go out and see right now and support it, because it's something new, it's something original, and it's been really, really well made. So that's my review for Alita Battle Angel, something you need to check out. So thanks for watching everybody, and of course I will see you next time on Screen Stars.